you got to do your intro.
I'm not talking.
You're not going to talk? You're going to talk.
No.
So this is Magician 250. This is Jessica's new first street legal bike, and she's going to build it completely by herself. No help from me.
No, he's helping me.
And it's raining, so we're under an awning. So there's that.
And I need something else.
You should do that. You're doing great. Is it metal?
Yeah.
Yeah, let me get you something.
I'm not gonna last long if I do this by myself. And I'm sick, by the way.
Step one. Do that. If you can.
Definitely. See?
Boom.
It took you more than one try to do it too.
Let's do unwrap your present.
Where's the razor blade? I had it the other day. You know where the razor blade went?
Where have you put it? You know what's good when you're sick is you got to spend time outside.
It's to what?
Spend time outside in the rain.
Yeah, and the dust and the pollen. It's so great.
Yeah. Cut your straps, you don't have to cut the cardboard. Oh, she's the...
Almost got it now. So don't have to cut the cover? No, bottom?
Not on the bottom. All right. Good reveal. I mean, you can do those. I'm gonna step straight up.
You act like I know what the step one is.
Don't even bother with the plastic yet. So step one is
You
all
take
of
off
these.
all the bolts.
And actually, what you have to do is take off these bottom bolts. This will come off in one piece.
Okay. You have to give me like some instruction here. It's not like following an IKEA put together. Okay? Don't just say, okay, do it.
All right. 10 millimeter. Should just be able to go. So I'd start down here and she's going to take off all the bottom bolts and the triple tree, and we should be able to lift this thing straight up. It's hard for me to not do all of it.
Yeah,
Let me get you a
What'd you get? Every single bolt?
Nope, only the bottom ones.
Oh. Well, you should have told me that. I took off every single one. Well, you said start with the bottom ones. So start with the bottom ones.
So just take the bottoms.
And move the top.
I mean, it doesn't. All right. Now I'll take your tire out. It's just tire wraps there.
I didn't get my white Goonies shirt dirty.
Oh, dude.
I don't understand why you can't help me.
How can you put your own bike together? I mean, I can undo tire wraps. I'm just gonna make you turn all the wrenches.
Here.
Don't keep collecting your trash.
Alright, what's next?
You get 2 here.
Do what?
Same bolt.
Off of the,
Triple tree.
right here?
Yep. Two off the triple tree. All the bottom bolts. Undo all your twist ties. So we got 2 more twist ties back here. You don't have to undo that one yet, sorry.
Oh.
Just the ones attached to the cage. So we can lift the cage off and get to everything. If you get fed up, you can cut them.
Twist ties.
Only hit my head like 12 times on the cage.
This one.
You want to cut it?
No. I need something to push it through. Will you hand me those five?
Come on. Okay, out of the rain.
Okay.
All right. Be ready, please. Nothing else attached. Just goes straight up in the air. Unless
Okay,
you
taking
take
off
some of those.
extra bolts.
Put this over here and we can disassemble it all later, but we don't care about this. So. You can leave plastic on the seat just to protect it. Get your accessory box out of the bottom down there.
All over.
It's attached to the skid. Can't fall over yet. There's also where you're looking for damage. Yep, right here is your nose. That's great.
Ruby. Let me go look here.
Yep.
Blow my nose.
Looks like only right down here. That's pretty much it. I don't see any scarring anywhere else. Side looks fine. Looks good. All right. Step 1 in actual assembly. Let that hang. Grab your drill.
Okay.
And we're going to take 1 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Loosen that up and raise these up to where they're supposed to be. So just loose, not out.
Why is this one not coming out?
Good. Tight. Are you tightening?
No.
Okay. This is just tight. Put it on 3. Maybe on 2. Alright. So this is where I will help you. I'm going to lift it. And you just tighten it back up.
You damn put those together. You don't ever do it by yourself.
The idea.
You can't say you're not going to help.
I didn't say nothing with you. So we want to get it to like flush. You see where that bevel is?
Yeah.
And we want the triple tree to be like right there. So I may need to get the floor jack under it. Get a little more power. Or do we do the rear first? Maybe we do the rear first. Yeah, let's do the rear first. See if it lifts. Yep. Easier.
Do you want to slide it? You want to get it off the pallet?
It's fine. You just slide it forward. So, right here needs to be on this bolt, and it's both sides.
What
So,
kind of bolt is that?
well, we just need to slip it through, and then we'll worry about tightening it. So, I'll undo this
both
nut.
sides?
Yeah, I'll undo this nut. So hold the bolt.
This one?
Yep. All right. And pull that bolt through. And then you see this?
All the way out?
Yeah, because you're going to have to put it through that connector.
Okay.
Let me show up from this side.
From here. How are we gonna? We have to lift it up. Until...
I'm gonna lift it, and then you just have to line those dog bones up. There you go. Line the dog bones up and put that bolt through.
So.
Say higher or lower?
Higher. Okay, hold on. A little higher.
Make sure it's going through the
Go
other side too.
a little higher. Okay.
Alright. So if you're a smart man, you're putting blue Loctite on that bolt.
You have a wrench so I can tighten it?
Yep. What do you think it is?
I don't know. The other one was a 10, so
Can you get a socket in there?
maybe. Short one.
I'm gonna go with
Not that.
17.
No. Oh yeah. But it's the wrong size.
Okay. Smaller?
Small.
16. Is that it? Is it not it, or is it not deep enough? So the 17 wasn't it.
No, it was spinning on the 17.
Try again. They don't typically make them standard sizes, they're all metric.
Okay, maybe.
17 millimeter, in case anybody's listening.
I was wrong.
Alright, let's see if the other side's gonna spin. Go ahead.
Spinning?
Yep, you're good. The
I
front.
need to change my shirt.
You can change if you want.
I don't want to get grease on my Goonie
You're gonna
shirt.
get decent. A little bit of red Loctite. Where are we at? Right there. And then you can put it on, and I will get a socket to connect the other side so you can tighten it up. What do we say, 17?
Huh? I don't know when it's good.
You'll feel it. Oh, is that socket not deep enough?
I don't think so.
Let me get you a deep well. All right, rear suspension nut, 17 deep well. And on the other side, it is a 15 on the bolt side. Pretty sure you're loosening it, but
Am I?
yeah.
How do I need to do? Aww. Really? I knew something didn't feel right. You could have said something this whole time.
I wasn't paying attention.
I hit it with my.
Yeah, because I handed it to you tightening. Think about it.
Listen, I'm on cough syrup and fatigue. Can't blame me.
Are you feeling it?
Yeah, finally. I've been cranking it for a minute.
Put some weight into it. No, like seriously, yeah. Tighten. This is your rear suspension. You don't want to jump on.
No. I'm not allowed to touch my rear system. Make things fall off like blue rods.
Right. There? Maybe?
Gone. Well.
Once again, so right there.
Right there?
Yeah, hey. The other side. Put it on 2 before you break that bolt. I'm gonna do the other 2.
This side doesn't look level.
We can adjust it later. Bless you. So that was
Only gonna sneeze 500 more times.
3 and 3. They're all 10 millimeter. And then you've got 10 millimeter, I believe, for your risers. So we're gonna put this. Yep.
Right here. These
But
come in the box.
Before we do that,
What in the world is this contraption?
it's just an Allen wrench that you don't have to turn like an Allen wrench.
So this is what we're using here.
This is a, what is it, 5.5 millimeter? Maybe 6.5? 6 millimeter Allen tool. We want to get them started. Hold on. We want to get them hand threaded first.
Oh, yeah, you took mine, I did the other 2.
That one doesn't want to hand thread. Make sure the bolt hole's not screwed up. If it's screwed up, I can clean it up before we tear something up. See how it doesn't want to start?
Mm-hmm.
They cut some of these holes in the trash. So what you want to do is get it started, run it through and back it out. Now it will start good. And I think it'll probably be right about there. Tighten one, tighten the other. Yep, got it. They're still even, they don't see gaps on either side. Now lock them down.
Hammer.
The wheel goes on. So we've got the wheel.
Wheel.
We have the wheel spacer that's going to go on one side, and the speedometer that's going to go on the other. Yeah.
Gonna move it
Let's
back.
move these tools out of the way.
Hello.
Spacer. Wheel spacer out of the accessory kit. Speedometer from right here. So this fits on one side, and it's going to be the side with. Let me go right there.
No, how do you know which way the wheel goes?
Oh, you have a brake disc.
Oh, this is attached.
Yeah.
So, but
We're actually going to detach it and put it on afterwards. It's actually easier than
Brake
trying to
disc.
slide it in while the brake disc is on.
so I need to take
This.
these bolts off.
So this,
Yeah.
see all that up in there?
Yeah.
That spins, and that's what gives you speed.
Oh, so that's how you know that it goes in there like this.
Yeah, because it wouldn't fit on this side. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me lie to you. Okay. So as the wheel spins, you see these three little tabs?
Yeah.
They spin those, and that's what spins your speedometer.
Okay.
So it is on this side. It goes way up there. It's that little rubber plastic. Keep it from getting worn out right there. So as we go in, we're going to have to do that and that. And then get this axle bolt through while it's lifted up in the air. That's why I'm going to put the jack stand on it so I can help you.
Okay.
So the first thing
So
is,
do you want to take this off?
what's up?
Take this off?
Just one bolt right here. Probably finger tight, maybe. Yep. And keep the bolt with it. So we're going to take the brake caliper off. And I'm going to go get the flip.
Stick that back in there. So we don't lose it. Wouldn't this be easier if it was on the ground?
Probably.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
The noise, sorry.
Now, once we go to lift, we'll be careful. I'm going to go get
Seems dangerous.
a paper towel full of grease because we need to grease the axle too. 19.
19.
Okay.
It's
So,
a 19.
Front axle nut is a 19. This is a different size, but we can worry about that once we get it in. This is a fun part. Don't step in the grease. Front axle nut, don't lose it. We don't
Oh, you need that?
Huh?
You need that? I thought that was just to keep it on the.
That's literally the same thing that goes through the wheel. It's their way of saving hardware.
Oh, great.
So when I'm going to lift a little, we just kind of, without hitting the thread, because once I lift, take some pressure off.
Mhm.
Well, here, let's just do it.
It doesn't even go on there. You need a bigger one.
That's what she said.
Bigger one. Come on. Oh, almost out. Almost out.
Rotate it.
It's gonna turn. Okay, we're out on one. Ooh, watch
Yeah,
out.
you're gonna
Don't
twist
bend
the
it.
fork.
Don't bend it.
The fork twist, it's okay. Here, now I can just lift this one.
Okay. I can't get it out. Ah,
Okay, now
Jesus.
officially unstable. So I'm going to put it on the jack. We're going to go up a little bit.
That was harder than it needed to be.
Okay. So first thing is take this axle, wipe grease, put that paper towel, use another one so that you don't
got
need
it?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay, do you want no white grease
From here all the way to here.
here to here?
Yep.
Not on the threads?
Not on the threads.
So like this?
Yep. Yeah, there's spinning metal around that, so you don't want friction.
So like that?
Yep, all the way back to there. Should be good. Alright, set that down so you don't get anywhere. Way over there.
Yummy. Okay.
No, need to go up another inch or so.
Let me come help. See. Tip over. That's good. Okay.
Now, speedometer goes on this side.
In the inside?
Right there.
Where?
On the wheel.
On the inside?
Yeah. It'll go right here.
But I need to get the wheel up.
Yeah. And then we'll bring the jack down. And to lift, but watch.
No, it's fine.
Well, then you better hold 3 things, including that.
I have to hold it all. You can't help me.
Unless you're gonna hold the bike.
You got 2 hands.
I can do the front axle. So this goes back in that side. You're not gonna put this, be able to put the cylinder in if you line everything.
In my...
Okay. Well, hold on. We gotta get this axle. Can't mess it up. Let tilt your way.
Oh, I thought you pulled it out already. Is it not going to bend these?
It's going to if you do that. I gotta lift it up. I gotta lift it. You can't do it. You just got it. Well, I'm just gonna move it over there, right? Or we're gonna put it right here?
Just do it right there. Oh shit. Came apart.
That's not gonna work. I can't lift it that high. Pull the handle. You gotta unpull the handle.
Unpull the handle. Here.
Jess, you can't hold this.
Okay, I can't. I don't know how to fix that.
Jess, you can't hold this.
I don't know how to fix it.
You try?
How?
Look at it. Look under it. There's a wheel. There you go.
Okay. Babe, what do I do? Like that? Jesus.
Sorry, it was really high. I didn't want to put that in your hand. You'll screw your body up.
That was fun. 10 out of 10 don't recommend.
Okay, now we can go through this. We gotta be careful. You can't tilt the bike, right? So you can't grab hold of these. You just gotta be careful.
You say that as you're shoving your side to my side. And it's like really keep it straight.
Love you too.
Where's your idea?
Hey, oh, actually, don't put it on completely. Put just more outside on there. So. Get them all the way through. Tie them all the way through. Clean the threads. And we're gonna go with blue Loctite. Where'd the blue Loctite go?
Underneath the pallet.
Brake caliper is 13. Wrap the drill. So shim it open, get it on either side of the rotor. Clean them off. So when you squeeze your brakes,
I can't get to it. There's...
When you squeeze your brakes, essentially these are your 2 brake pads. They're just mashing that disc. right? So you have to open up the pads with a blade screwdriver to be able to get it back over there because it's been sitting and somebody squeezed the brakes. So just go in there and shim it open. So just twist slowly and surely. I'm gonna make room for that disc. It's good. And then do the other side just a hair.
There's already shim in there.
Yeah, you just want to have as much room as possible because you got to get it on that mount. All right. Now take those bolts out.
You might go.
Take them out.
You can let go.
Okay. Goes around the, so the pads go around the disc and the bolt holes line up there and there.
Where's the no nuts go in the back of it?
No, it's, so this is threaded. So you're threading into that. Make sure socket's all the way on there. There you go.
Make sure what is?
The socket was all the way on. It was like half off. Lock them down good with your brakes. There you go. All right, make sure your wheel spins. All right, now spin it. Spin it.
Is it too tight? It's making a.
No, so when you first put it on,
Squeaky noise.
your pads are going to adjust. So for the first half mile you ride, it may make that noise, but then it'll wear off that little bit of glaze. It is not really tall. So, yeah. I want to get the battery charging, that's why I'm doing this, because it'll take long. That's just a shot of your butt. Oops. So one Phillips head, and a lot of this stuff is wedge mounted. So if I just pull lightly, we got screw. What's that?
Yeah. It doesn't have anything on it.
Nope. Pull that way.
Oh, go this way. Oh, yeah. Just like clicks in.
I'll put the battery out.
Did you?
Get your battery charger, which I put. Nice, we don't have to add acid for this one. It's good.
How do you know?
Because there's no cover on top that you can take off. Some of them you get acid separately, you get to add the acid. There you go. Put her up. Put her up like black. And just so you know, this is like the... Alright, so we're going to go ahead and do aftermarket grips while we're here anyway, since we're still putting it all together. I find the easiest way, I can never pull these off, so I just cut. Be very careful, don't cut your throttle tube. Boom. Throttle tube. Pull this one off. And we'll put on the controls first, and then we'll put on the grips. Just makes everything easier because I can slip all. Take all this apart. We need a Phillips head again. We got to disassemble this. And an 8mm, which I'll do. Put down.
I'll do this. What do I do?
And then all the way out. And I don't use a drill. I don't use a drill because you tear up that plastic, you lose your controls. Looks good though. Little stuff like this right here. This is just your shock cover. Keep dust and grease out, so they just run all the way up to here. So I'll just take the spring off, pull this up. Got the stealth version. All black. Right there. And this will have a nub. Of course, this one doesn't have a nub. It's going to go right around here somewhere. So the cover screws back through. I've got a 1. It's very low in fact.
Okay.
So the only thing that matters here is up there. This just goes like that. Right? I'm crazy. Does it go on that side? I think. I did that wrong in the first one. And just lightly, I mean, you have it to do. You have to go for all that. It's on 1, so tighten down. Good enough now. So now we're going to slide everything this way. Loosen
Is
it
that too
up.
tight?
Yeah, I got evil grip. Okay, so grips.
Oh, okay. I don't like it.
So which one's smaller? So that goes on this side, like that.
Mm-hmm.
But we won't
First,
stay.
that's all you have?
Yep. If you can get it out of it too. Probably enough to do this.
Did you get it?
Yeah.
You just cut it open?
I mean, it's done anyway, so
Put it on your fingers.
I'll give it up. I'm gonna let you go for it. There, touch the grip so.
Now I can put it on?
Now, look at it. There's words on it.
Okay.
I
Does it
usually
go
put
up?
them facing that way. It's just a preference. What do you do?
Good God.
Oh yeah, and it
Oh
sucks.
shit.
It's really hard. I usually beat on the one of it.
I might have got some Loctite ready. Okay, so this goes, does this butt up against it or no?
Yep.
It does?
Mhm.
Like right up against it?
Yep. But you're gonna want to be like that. So that's your lights, brights, boom, and horn. Okay.
Where's the thing is?
On the bottom. On the bottom. Poking out. I flipped it over for you when you put it on. And then I will attempt to rip those things. Where do you want to go?
Back seat. So.
Oh, no way.
What? What?
Oh,
What?
what is that?
I don't know.
I think you have like a momentary kill. Oh, is that your ignition? That's weird. So here's the other thing, is you can shade the throttle tubal that much. So it's only going to sit to right there. This is what it did
Really?
on the- That's what it did on the kick fix, didn't it? The clip's a little shorter now.
Oh,
All right, back to it. So, let's go ahead and pop the seat off, gas tank off, get the carburetor, rip it out, then you
okay.
got that. Up under there,
I don't know how to take the seat off.
up under there's 2 bolts. 2 nuts in there. And then I don't think
Oh god, I just got dizzy.
you didn't make it.
No.
She's sick. So right about here. And you can put your seat cover on. our seat cover on and we'll put it back on. So then, we need to pop off these two. And that's a Phillips head. So now we're taking the gas tank off, so we can get to the carburetor. We're just going to pop on the new carb.
These are littler.
Littler. It's going to be an 8.
Mom, you're supposed to give me one of your ring earrings.
Oh, we'll do that
Can I
later.
wear them tomorrow at the baseball game or something?
Yeah.
Just put them down there on the floor somewhere.
What's this go to?
Gas tank. I'm popping the gas tank off.
Why?
So the carburetor on this one is actually behind the frame. So you can't get it out without being on the gas tank. That's why I'm going ahead and doing this now as opposed to doing it later.
All this is supposed to come off?
Yeah. Just keep track of it and which order it went on. Yep, and just set it down just like that. Now the only thing that attaches the gas tank is likely a fuel sensor and a fuel hose. So if I just take that screw off. We're basically doing all the things now so we don't have to take anything apart later and you can just ride it. Because you'd be unhappy with the standard carburation on it. What do you got down there? So that's just a fuel clip right there, and you can pull that hose off. Yep, rubber hose comes off. It does. You know what? We don't have to. Let's just rotate it around. Undo the electrical hose right there. So you push down right there.
Down?
Yep, and then pull it up. Okay, push down there, now pull it up. What else we got? This electrical. Same thing. Now we can just set right there. You don't have to do the fuel hose. So, carburetor is going to be.
Did you take this off?
I think we can get away without taking it off. So Phillips head first, right here. The one you just threw on the ground. Okay.
Get in my chair.
So there's a hose clamp right here on this.
There's something in it. It's twisting its feet.
Alright, so this is just a hose clamp. So this is your air box. So you actually get air suction right here. You see right here? That's where air comes in. This is the air box that has an air filter in it. So if you go through water, you can't get in the engine. You have to go under your seat. That's what we keep doing. Might not to. We'll see. Okay, so first thing is your throttle slides. So just unscrew that.
What?
So this, just unscrew. So what's happening with the throttle is it's actually dropping a needle down in, and it pulls the needle out to allow fuel from this bowl up into the fuel, or the intake, so that it goes in the engine. So just pull straight up. Keep going. Pull all that. Now you've got a fuel line right here. See that little clip right there? Squeeze it, pull it up.
Squeeze the clip up?
Yep.
Okay. Pull this fuel line off.
Mm-hmm. If you can. Now we can cut it over. We're moving. You want to wedge something up under it?
Let me see that. Let me shimmy this little clip up.
Oh, the clip. Yeah, you gotta get the clip way up.
Yeah. Okay. It's not. You have a flathead?
Yep.
Oh. Oh. Clip is like no joke. Oh. Show off. You've only done it 13 times. This is my first time, okay?
It's true.
I can't get it off.
Catch.
Got it. Got it.
You can just set that off to the side.
Was that what we were trying to disconnect the whole time?
Well, no, we were going to disconnect up here.
Oh, you just like what?
All right. Now you have these two. 1, 2.
Really? I have to manually do it?
Yeah, it's hard to get a socket into these. So these are 10 millimeter.
Lame.
But
No.
as soon as you break it loose, you can do it with your fingers. It's already finger ready.
Oh, I was like, what?
Yeah. Well, doesn't matter if you drop them. Try not to.
So you're like dropping the engine bay and you
Yeah.
lost forever.
You don't have a skid plate or anything, so
I got
it'll
it.
always fall out
You
somewhere.
would get
Got it?
tinier fingers. Here, give it to me.
Okay. So now we have the throttle out and the fuel out, which are the only things that really
When you
attach
take
it.
this off.
Well, let's see. Because what we got to do now is pull this fuel hose, the intake hose off, and then bring it back off of there. Oh, is this going to get in the way? Damn.
Yeah.
Why is that electrical right there? That's
tight,
super
too.
annoying. Okay, now the carb is free. And we just find a way to get it out.
Sure, we don't need to take this off?
Well, no, my solution is just undo the zip tie.
Okay.
Oh, easier than taking it.
I mean, it's just a metal bracket that holds the engine on.
Well, that's the problem. That should give you a little
There
more
you go.
flexibility.
Yay. Hopefully. Did I speak too soon? Oh my gosh. Are all the other ones harder to change the carburetor?
This is the worst for the carburetor, but it's easier on a lot of other things. So that just goes down there. Nope.
Oh.
Okay, so number one reason we do it is we need to modify what's in here from China. Safety screws. You can't unscrew that. New carburetor.
In the box somewhere.
No, we just set it over here. Where did I just put it?
I don't know.
Just have it right here. New carburetor. Basically the same, but check out the bottom.
Screws.
Adjustable, has screws. So now what we're going to do is throw this one in the trash, but not really. And we're going to undo those screws, but keep it upright like that. So 3 Phillips head screws. I'm going to go get my jets. I'll be right
Undo
back.
all of them?
Just the 3 Phillips head.
EPA regulations so that you can't modify the carburetor? That's stupid.
But it runs bad. It runs lean on the top end. Gotcha. So on the TBR7, we just hacksawed them. And then eventually we got to the point where it also doesn't have this adjustment, which is your air fuel adjustment. So I have some pretty generic settings of where it needs to be, and that's what we're going to do. Put like a 110, 112 in it. Okay, now just pull. No, don't tip it over.
Okay. Why do you not put it?
Because this can come loose and this float will fall out. So this is the float. So that bowl, it's upside down right now. Bowl fills up with fuel. When this fills up, it floats that and it stops the flow of fuel in.
Gotcha.
As it goes down, it lets more fuel in. The fuel comes through here.
Gotcha.
And then this is the main jet that sucks it up.
Okay.
That's the pilot jet.
Oh, you've changed these out before.
So what you can do is take that one out.
Are we changing it?
Yep. Nope, you gotta get it on the side. Other side of it. So this says it's a
See?
oh, so this is not bad. That's never gonna focus, but I think it says a 108. So this is the PZ30 off Amazon, so it may have came with a good jet. But if we have a 110 or 112, we can put it in there. 108 sounds good to me. So just these are brass, so you can break stuff. But you do want to tighten it decently tight. So over this part, just so you just get it broken. Now, that O-ring actually needs to go on the other side. See how it's just sitting on a flat ledge here? It actually needs to be in this, in the groove. This is the fuel bowl. I'll go ahead and make sure the drain isn't open. Good. And the flipper over. And just like we took it apart, make sure that O-ring doesn't slip out of place. Boom. 3 screws.
Make sure nothing was in here.
Because you buy a pack for like $8, it comes with like 30 of them. You don't buy like one jet, you buy a kit. So I have a bunch of sizes I'll never need. Okay, so that carburetor is ready to go in.
Yeah.
So the first thing is try to get it into
How's it
place like that. I'm gonna go ahead and
Where's this
take,
go?
actually we'll just leave that there for now.
Where's that go?
So that goes straight down to the back. There's gonna be a little spot. Oh, it's
Where?
way back down here. So we got an O-ring here. That's good. Go ahead. You're good. Go ahead, put it on. It was just this needed to go right there.
On top of it?
On the outside, yeah.
Oh, okay.
This has to seal, so that's why it has an O-ring and metal. This is the intake straight into your engine, so this has to be airtight.
And then these screws?
Nuts, yep. Silver. This is a fun game, trying to get them started. I'll let you go first.
Oh, God. Look at my hat. Who can win?
I'm done.
Chill. I wasn't bad putting it back in.
Well, we need to zip tie that wire back out of the way. So the problem is this engine gets hot. You can't have anything. Well, actually, that's not bad. Where it is, you put it on top of the intake, that doesn't get hot.
I gotta get this back on that.
Yep, I'll take care of that. I'll help you with it.
I don't think so. So kind. Why?
Yes.
Just make
What you want to do first, the hose or the throttle?
What do you mean? Put this all back together. All of it. Here.
Well, that doesn't just go back in there, watch. Get a new one. Guard that cap. Nope, 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 nope. It doesn't. So,
Why can't we just put that back?
these are slightly different.
Why?
They're just made differently, so what we're gonna do is, it's actually not that hard, it's just annoying. What you have to do is collapse the spring. I am gonna do this because it's harder to explain it. Collapse the spring all the way.
Comes back together for everything.
No, no, you can do it after I show you one time. Look, you have, see how I'm holding the spring?
Yeah.
You see that thing?
Yeah. Oh, it's easy.
And then
That
this.
doesn't look hard. What is this my new one?
and
I didn't
that
see what
goes
you
on
just
first.
did there.
You just pull it off.
Oh.
So,
You don't lose it.
push that through.
Sure goes that way.
Sure. There we go. Boom.
Okay.
Seated. Now, take your spring.
Spring.
You gotta collapse it all the way against it with one finger.
Oh, shit.
And hold it. I made it look easy, huh? And then, oh no, through the big hole. See the big hole right there?
Oh, through the big hole.
And then all the way down to the bottom.
Okay.
Get a big hole all the way down to the end.
Fucking.
Here, I'll get you. Go ahead. No, you got it.
Hold on.
You're so close.
I know.
If you need me to grab it at the end. Go ahead. Need a little more. A little more.
I can't. Ow.
There you go. It's in. Go into there.
Fuckers.
See, there and there. Okay, now here's the next part.
Ow. That hurt.
This is pretty easy as long as you remember. So there's an idle adjustment screw right here. You see the idle adjustment screw? Mm-hmm. Now, this has 2 gaps. The short one that's sloped goes on the idle adjustment side, so it has to go in that direction.
Sure.
Now, that's annoying.
You'll be fine. You won't be able to tell when the gas tank's on.
This is a fun one right here. So I've had better luck starting at the bottom on these.
You just do that one.
All right, so she's just putting the carb back together. I'm gonna go down here and with a 17 millimeter drop the oil drain. These do not ship with engine oil. They ship with shipping oil. If you run it, you're liable to destroy your engine. So you can't just put gas in it and crank it up. What is this one bolt? Oh. 17 millimeter right here. Watch toes.
Make sure I'm seated all the way around with this thing.
Well, kind of smells like oil on this one. Doesn't look bad.
The bracket on.
Yeah. So I will try to push.
And okay.
Closer?
No, I think I'm on the bottom.
Oh, yeah, we're on now. Tighten it up.
Okay.
Tighten it up quick. Awful design. You could do it from TBR7, taking off one piece of plastic on the side, and you could just get to the whole thing.
I know.
Or Braden's, you can see it. And right here.
Yeah.
Like it's right in the open area.
And you can actually reach it without cutting your hands on
I
it.
can replace it in like 5 minutes.
Our canopy thing is never gonna dry out.
It's supposed to be sunny tomorrow or next day.
Yeah.
Just tightening up the oil drain. All right, that's good. I'm gonna load some oil in this awesome fill tube that's hidden behind there. That's great. So this is just like the Hawk. I think we're at about a quart. So I'm gonna do, let's get this guy in here first. And then get this guy filled up with a quart, and then get that in there. Well, tipping over the GoPro. It has some oil. Okay, we'll check it again after we run it. Stock spark plug is 18, and you gotta have a deep well. 18 deep well. Couldn't make it a 17. It's not a 5/8, so throw away your 5/8 spark plug socket. But what we're putting in is so it looks like this guy comes with a torch V8 RTC. Unscrew it, use a spark plug socket, which I know I brought in here. Darn it. There it is.
They make us spark plug socket.
Yeah, so a spark plug socket has rubber in there, so it doesn't damage the spark plug when you put it on. And then you just tighten it up. There's a crush washer in there
I don't get it. Why are you taking that off?
because that's the type of boot you have. It works with a threaded one, not a big round one. So,
Gotcha.
so you'll tighten it and you'll feel it kind of like give a little, and then it'll stop, and that's when it's seated. So like, right there.
What bolt?
It's already in the frame.
Oh, I can take that.
Freaking genius. Let's see if it actually lines up.
What?
The idle speed screw. Just through this little hole. It actually almost kind of works. Nice. Oh, I didn't check the freaking
What?
air fuel down there. I can fix it. So check this out. They actually drilled a hole in the frame for the air speed screw. Can you see? Whoop, whoop. Look at that. And you put a little tiny, and they obviously drilled it. You may have to make it bigger, but whatever.
Make it bigger.
What?
Make what bigger?
To get to the screw that I need to on this, it goes through the frame, but they drilled a hole to adjust the
In
idle.
the frame?
Yeah. Well, on a little gusset on the frame. I'll go ahead and pop the battery in to the front.
Yeah, but
It goes down in here.
down where? I'm missing something.
Maybe there's 4 holes. You
Yeah.
just took out 4 bolts. Just line them up.
Oh, it just goes there? I didn't realize. All the other ones we have seem so much higher.
They are, and we can adjust yours, and that's what I was saying. I
That's
can.
why I'm confused. I'm trying to like do it like this.
Well, actually, before you do it, check this out.
Ow! Where do these go to?
Whatever. All the plastics. Yeah, you good? You want to crank it? All right. Fuel on. Good push.
Huh?
Steady in neutral. Thank you. Maybe it's not the best fuel,
Yeah, without.
You can do as far as you